Rob Donovan, Mark Bayless, is back with a vengeance in Coronation Street, and his latest scheme is set to put a vulnerable resident in serious danger. The convicted killer has been on the run ever since his dramatic escape, and now, it seems his quest for revenge is about to take a terrifying turn. Fans will remember that Rob manipulated his sister Carla Connor's, Allison King, urgent need for a kidney transplant as a means to break free from prison. Under the guise of a selfless act, he donated his kidney but used the hospital visit as an opportunity to flee. As soon as he was strong enough, he orchestrated his escape, seizing control of the situation and taking both Carla and his girlfriend, DS Lisa Swain, Vicky Myers, hostage in a desperate bid to stay free. However, his plan quickly spiraled out of control. Convinced that Rob had seriously harmed Lisa, Carla took drastic action. As he attempted to flee, she pushed him down a flight of stairs, leaving him seemingly lifeless at the bottom. A shaken Lisa checked for a pulse and, finding none, declared him dead. But in the shocking twist, Rob was very much alive. He managed to regain consciousness, evade capture, and disappear without a trace, leaving both Carla and Lisa reeling in the aftermath. Since then, Rob has remained at large, a looming threat hanging over both women. The tension escalated when Carla recently came home to find her front door mysteriously open and clear signs that someone had been inside her flat. Though nothing appeared to be stolen, the unsettling discovery was enough to send shivers down her spine. Lisa, too, has been on high alert, knowing that Rob's vendetta isn't over. Her fears intensify in upcoming episodes when she wakes up one morning to find that her teenage daughter, Betsy Swain, Sidney Martin, hasn't slept in her bed. Panic sets in as Lisa frantically searches for any sign of her, her mind racing with the worst possible scenarios. Fortunately, Betsy soon returns home, much to Lisa's relief. The teenager, however, is in no real danger, aside from nursing a brutal hangover after a night out. While Lisa is glad to see her safe, she wastes no time in issuing a stern warning. With Rob still on the loose, Betsy needs to be extra careful and avoid going out alone. Betsy, as many rebellious teenagers would, dismisses her mother's concerns. She insists that she can handle herself and that Rob wouldn't be interested in her. But Lisa knows better. Rob is unpredictable and dangerous, and his anger could easily extend beyond Carla and herself. Despite Lisa's warnings, Betsy carries on as normal. However, her confidence is soon shaken when she finds herself alone at the precinct, an uneasy feeling creeping over her. It starts subtly, a sense that she's being watched, a shadow moving in the periphery of her vision. But when she quickens her pace, she hears footsteps following her. Panic sets in as Betsy realizes she's being stalked. She picks up speed, weaving through the streets in an attempt to lose her pursuer. But the footsteps grow louder, faster. She glances over her shoulder, heart pounding, and finally sees the man following her. Her worst fears are confirmed as she locks eyes with the dangerous fugitive. She knows instantly that this isn't a coincidence. Rob has been waiting for the right moment, and now he has her exactly where he wants her. What does Rob want with Betsy? Is she merely a pawn in his larger plan to torment Lisa and Carla? Or is his revenge about to turn deadly? With tension mounting, Coronation Street fans will be on the edge of their seats as this chilling storyline unfolds. Will Betsy manage to escape before it's too late? Or is Rob's vengeance about to take a horrifying new turn? One thing is certain. Rob Donovan is back, and he's more dangerous than ever. Betsy's breath catches in her throat as she locks eyes with Rob. Every instinct tells her to run, but fear keeps her frozen for a split second too long. Rob takes a step closer, his expression unreadable. But the menace in his eyes is unmistakable. Heart pounding, Betsy forces herself to move. She turns on her heel and bolts, weaving through the precinct in a desperate bid to escape. She knows these streets well, but Rob is fast, too fast. His heavy footsteps echo behind her, growing louder with every second. Lisa, still shaken from Betsy's earlier disappearance, tries to call her daughter's phone, but there's no answer. A terrible feeling gnaws at her, a mother's intuition screaming that something is wrong. She grabs her coat and rushes out, hoping she isn't too late. Meanwhile, Betsy spots an alleyway and darts into it, praying she can lose Rob in the maze of backstreets. But as she rounds a corner, she stumbles, just enough for Rob to grab her arm. "You shouldn't have ignored your mum," he whispers, tightening his grip. Betsy gasps. Is this the moment Rob finally gets his revenge?